everything amazing. 222. Last night we had some threatening weather. And the threatening weather caused us to have our tornado warning. Everybody got alerts on their phones. Perfect. Good. Thank you for our community with its new technology in the world to be able to attempt to predict dangerous weather that can have decimating and destructive force. And so for me, and what that has to do with you and life is, I see lessons and teachings from metaphors, all kinds of metaphors. That's how I explain things from me to me, and what God gives me on the download. Okay, so I take videos about anything and everything, and so I was taking a video of this big tree outside the kitchen window, and it has to be a 50-year tree or older. It was likely an oak. I don't know my trees, but those leaves, I saw it, going this way, that way, to and fro, and it was definitely shaken up and moved. Anyway, and the download doesn't come to me immediately every time, but it came to me driving. That's whenever it came to me. So you got all these people that do give us these winds, WINDS, and this lightning flashes and threats and pushes at you and at me. And they threaten to come in and decimate because they're unhappy in their lives. They're unhappy and they need you the same, because you can't be better than them. You follow me? And I'm trying to find this one little plant shop, because I go plants. I love my plants. Plants all day, every day, Monday through Fridays, weekends too. But as I was saying, here, that noise is probably bothering you. As I was saying, be unaffected, be unmoved. No, it's just a lot of wind. Obviously, you F around and find out with the wrong people, then obviously they can bring a lot of havoc and destruction towards you and at you. Yes, they can. Especially if you have children with them and you're a man. I know the story out there, man. I've seen the story play out when I was a child, and I see the story play out in present day. I believe that, and I'll always know. So, but as I was saying, there are a lot of criticism, judgments, and cruelties that people will do at you. Here we go. I found it. It's a plant shop here in town. Because I love plants. I have plants and I need more. You get what I'm saying? Because I know plant people know exactly what I'm saying. There's some people that are purse people, shoes people, give me some new clothes people. Yes, obviously, I'm a female. Give me that too. But give me more plants. Yeah. So, let me park. I'm on going for a ride. as I was saying, you don't have time, not one bit, not 1 second, not 1 second, to even be concerned about any kind of judgments that people have on you based on just looking at you or believing any and every rumor about you. Yeah, your leaves are going to be waved around. Yeah, you are a tree. Let's just be metaphorical here. I know the Lord didn't make you a tree. But they're looking at your tree and they're seeing how grandiose and wonderful it is. And they really want you destroyed. They would love to see your tree cracked in half, and then it get chopped down. They want that. There's some forces out there in the world where somebody has been on the mission. They've been on assignment, not from God. The other one, and the assignment is. The whispering sound and look like this to that other person, the one that is opposing you, or is trying to break you down, or is bullying you at school, or is just comes in and is just always giving you friction and resistance at work, or those kind of people. They are known by their stripes and their colors. And their stripes and their colors show red all throughout. Probably looks like lightning bolts. Well, it's my imagination. So, welcome. Welcome to my little, the way I interpret life. And you have your own. But they see you and they can't accept that you're a beautiful, rare, and beautiful person. You have to be underneath them. Meaning you have to be, they have to be stepping on your neck. And they be dominating. Some people will do that with a smile on their face. And with the sugar-coated words that they package it up, put a bow on it, put in a, take this box, prepared box, and say, here, I'm just like you. They're not. They're not just like you. Until later on, whenever it's time to get the fangs out, the talons out, and their hidden weapons. Whenever they're coming in for the shank. Earth to me sometimes can be like a gigantic prison. And it can be very confusing because enemies look like friends and friends can look like enemies. Did I say that right? I don't know. Anyway, help yourself to that. If it's wrong, just fix it in your own thinking. And, you know, the Bible calls it sheeps and wolves. So, we got wolves dressed like sheep out here that are very, supposedly, you know, sheep are acceptable, they're non-threatening, everybody loves them, they're gentle and they're kind, but some of these are purporting like they're good people and that they're God's people. And many times around the sun will give you experience. Unfortunately, you will have the cut marks and the scorch marks on your person, metaphorically speaking again, because you fell for that one at that age back then. you believe that lie just 3 years ago. You get my drift and this understanding. These human streets out here, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. And so you need any and every kind of protection. What's that word? Defense. The greatest defense is a connection and the what's it called? The phone line to our good God. Yeah. That's the way I've governed my 53 years. I guess I wasn't a newborn, obviously. Coming out with prayer. So just know that if you're that tree that I was talking about, then something has got to water it and make it strong, make it be able to endure great winds, threat attempts to injure you or destroy you or distract you from your real purposes. I didn't give those to you. I'm a human with a heartbeat. Humans with heartbeats can not be God, but they go out here acting like they are God, and that their opinion about you is the actual and the factual. So they're saying things about you to you, and you're believing it. No. We take those human words, any of them, here they are, the human words, and we compare it to what God says about us. And the memory of those that loved us in life, and they took care of us. Example, my grandmother, my Pennsylvania grandmother, white lady. She's gone now. Look at me. I'm a Latina. Latina. La 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 Latina. See? Oh my gosh, I just went straight. Anyway, we got to get strong with God. We got to get strong with God. So when these humans come here and they come at us trying to knock you off track from your divine purposes and paths and places that you got to be, they might just take you off track just a little, or not a lot, or for a little while, and you remember what God said you are. So that's what I have for you today. You're amazing, because I'm here to help you see and feel the amazing of you. Yeah, see and feel the amazing of you. Because I'm telling you, I can't imagine how helped I would have been had I found profiles in my early 20s, 30s, and into 40s. If I had some kind of like earth guide. Some people call them life coaches today, counselors, pastors. The earth guides, humanly earth guides, that are going to say, it's not me that helped you. It's the me and the God talking to me that helped you see your way to God. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. There are people that are obedient and they allow themselves and understand their reality. They are instruments of God. no credit comes to me. You hear something that resonates and then lands, or it's on target, or hits a bullseye. I guess bullseyes are round. It's because God alleviated some kind of frustration, distraction, pain within me, and I learned from it. At the core and my foundational understanding, God's always behind every good. Even whenever it looks like these humans are doing and getting by with it, there's nothing God doesn't know or see. Nothing. And I have the foundation and the immovable tree and the knowledge of His good to know any words or rudenesses, insults, judgments that come at me. All it is just air and fluff. As they cannot then they cannot make me believe anymore that they are bigger than God. That is not a lie that I'm going to allow to be engraved in my consciousness or my being. Again, because it was. I had to undo it. And I undid it, obviously, with whose help? The Lord. All of it goes to Him. I can't live and survive or exist without Him. The very ground that I walk on is the earth that He made. The very air that I breathe comes from His great foliage, trees, and all this greenery. He has set up a most beautiful system, biological system on this earth. And it is a joy to learn it and know it from previous times. If I inhale, it's because those trees, they emitted oxygen for me, for you, for everyone walking, from the time life started till it's no more. All my ancestors, all your ancestors, all got God's oxygen. And He creates a perfect conditions for humans to not perish, because too much sun will kill us, too much cold will kill us. We got that Goldilocks temperature, even though we, in different parts of the world, got that extreme cold. Canada, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Chicago, and all that cold. In other parts of the world, then you got the extreme heat, or you're closer to the equator. You got that extreme. He gave us the intelligence of how to live within that and survive. And He gave you the same intelligence to do the same when it comes to the emotional weather and the catastrophic influences of these humans with heartbeats. He gave you, or him. He gave you Himself. So, I'm gonna leave it at that, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna go look at these plants and bring some new plant babies home if I see them. So, I love plants. Have I mentioned that? Okay, enough of that. I'm silly.